Hey everybody. So I was walking around looking in the club, wondering if I could come out here and better myself, go back to school, get educated, and read some books. But then the doorbell rang, and guess what I found? This big box! I wonder where it's from. Let's find out. I may not have done this correctly. No, I did not. I did not do this correctly. You live and you let learn. That's not how the phrase goes. Fuck me. One of these days I'll learn not to be a fucking failure. Guess today is not that day. No. That's personal stuff. You don't get to read that. Another anime unboxing. I think it's time to just let it all hang out. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Oh. Oh! Is that it? Oh, never mind. I knew there was more in here, fucker. Oh, they bagged this shit in different bags. Worry about that later. Get out! Ramo! They gonna see you! Works every time. So a lot of this is gonna be haphazard. So see what we pull out and what we should talk about. I think that was productive. First thing, catching up on the My Hero Academia volumes. Volume 13, which I believe was the only volume. Actually, ironically enough, I believe this is where the anime is at right now. If we're lucky, the anime should get to the entirety of this. Actually, the first chapter in this is literally the episode that literally just came out today for it. So this is the volume they should end the anime on, at least season 3's version of the anime. But we'll see. Next up, obviously continuing the One Piece tradition. We don't stop. We can't stop. And we will not motherfucking stop. Volume 87. 87. Holy shit. Is this even the end of fucking Whole Cake Island? Ironically, this is another one of those volumes in which the anime is currently in the middle of. So, especially with One Piece's anime as of now. It's going to take a while before we get to the end of Whole Cake Island in the anime. But hey, we're making progress. And hey, we're only a few chapters in the Wano, so they got some time. Especially with this whole one chapter or half a chapter shit they've been doing. So, moving on. Funny thing is, I probably should have grabbed this one first. This is volume 86. I already talked about volume 87, so talking about volume 86 is just kind of dumb. Oh, look what I found. Boobies for the win. I'm so glad they're releasing this physically in omnibuses, so I'll fucking blaze through this shit. I actually don't remember if this volume, because they're omnibuses, I don't remember if this particular volume goes past where the anime is. I know this is at least season 2 shit, but probably should check real quick. Yeah, I actually got like wrapped up in fucking I got re-wrapped up into reading this shit again. Man, ironically enough, just for those who know, volume 5 is essentially what season 2 was supposed to be. Well, the latter half of season 2, which is good shit that will never be fucking animated. Now I'll lay this to rest until volume 6 comes out. Hey, look, guys, I found more black clover. Looky, looky. Ironically enough, this, I believe, based off of this cover and what I know what this cover is referring to, this probably would take place after the anime, because I don't think the anime is going, at least within this first 51 episodes, it should stop right before all this stuff starts happening. Some of you might be wondering, what the fuck is all this about? Go read the fucking manga. Now, just to quickly show you, volume 9, volume 10, these are spoilers potentially. Volume 11, volume 12. I just realized volume 12 is the waifu picture, which I guess kind of makes sense. Some of you are like, who the fuck is that? Go read the manga. I didn't hit myself this time. I'm the motherfucking greatest. Rap like Muhammad Ali. You don't know about me. I'm the motherfucking greatest. Hey. And to finish it off, there was something that I was super excited they released because it was something that the fandom here in America have wanted for a while. Kind of like how we still haven't gotten the fucking movies. Or the older movies is what I should say. And what that is, this little note right here. It's more Color Walk. It's Color Walk! Yes! Now, it's not all the Color Walks. It's essentially, I believe it's a compilation of the first 3. It even says on here, from East Blue to Skypiea. Right there in the corner. So, I imagine this is Color Walks probably 1, 2, and 3. If I had to take a guess. I'm not 100% sure. Just give people an idea. The Color Walk essentially are books that Oda puts out. It's like a compilation book full of like sketches, color pages, action poses, and even stuff from like this thing actually features even references to his old work. Some of the like his original like Romance Dawn One Piece, because for those who don't know, One Piece actually had an OVA before the anime came out. The OVA kind of more illustrates kind of what One Piece's original feel was. And granted, it's not insanely different, but there are enough differences. I don't even know how many people have even seen the original One Piece OVA that is kind of different. I wouldn't say very different, but it's different enough to where it doesn't feel exactly the same. And the Color Walks, for whatever reason, never really came out in America. There's a bunch more of them. It's not just through Skypiea. There's a bunch. But they decided to do a compilation, particularly because they did release, I believe, Color Walks 1 through 3 or 1 through 4 originally. And like 3 was the only one you could get your hands on. For some reason, 1 and 2 sold out insanely quickly. And like a lot of old school things in anime, they never fucking restocked it. So I think Viz just said, fuck it, we'll just put out a fucking compilation, which includes essentially the first 2 Color Walks in it, and the third one, I believe. And I think they'll go from there. I haven't actually checked on Right Stuff to look, but I believe they're going to continue it. If not, at least now the first 3 Color Walks are essentially into one package. So just check Right Stuff. Ironically enough, the only Color Walk you can get your hands on isn't Color Walk 3 like I thought it is. It's actually Color Walk 2. They never released Color Walk 3, so I fucked that up. But essentially the idea is that this includes Color Walks 1 through 3, and 2 was the only one you can get your hands on. So I was a little off, but essentially this is the first time Color Walk 3 is being released, and Color Walk 2 is the only one by itself you can order. You can't even get Color Walk 1 by itself anymore. And this just recently came out in July. So I would say, if you're interested in One Piece and some of the extra details on some heavy nerd shit, get the Color Walks. Because it's not like we don't have any more One Piece shit that we need to collect. Says the guy who owns all of the manga, and well, most of the manga and the majority of the anime. I still have to go back and check. I think I'm missing a few volumes in the middle area for One Piece, but for the most part, I have most of the manga volumes. The reason why I have to check is because I don't know. There's 80-something fucking volumes, and for those who don't know, One Piece had a weird manga release history here in the States, where they were kind of consistent when they first came out, then just dropped off a fucking rock. For those who don't remember, when they released the One Piece manga, because the manga wasn't selling well, nor was the anime in the US, they didn't put a heavy emphasis in pushing it out. Naruto and Bleach got proper treatments, but One Piece, bruh, I think it was around like the 20s, which I believe is the Alabasta saga, they just started dicking around heavy with One Piece. And it wasn't until about, I think around Marineford or the time skip, or near the time skip, I think it was Marineford though. Marineford in the anime, in the manga, that they say, oh, we need to do a speed up. So what they did is they literally released everything between Alabasta and Marineford insanely fucking quick. You got them in chunks. It was like 4 or 5 volumes within months. And then by the end of the year, they were almost caught all the way up to where they should have been, like with the other Shonen Jump series, because One Piece started gaining its popularity again in the US. But my fucking god, that was a rough time if you were the person who bought those volumes as they came out. Because during that speed up, bruh, it was so much shit to get. And I tried as hard as I could. I actually still need to go back and check how many volumes I'm missing. I'm not missing a lot. I think I'm only missing somewhere between the end of Marineford and like fucking early time skip. Like I'm missing somewhere between, I want to say volume 50 and maybe 65, 66. So I'm missing somewhere around Marineford. I'm pretty sure not. I'm out of Impel Down, but I haven't checked because, as I said, there's 86 something fucking volumes. And I was buying new volumes while trying to catch up because I'm fucking insane. That's the reason why the channel's called what it is, folks. And I went through this, but it already looks like someone threw it in the goddamn, in the mail. Look at that. Look at that fuckery. If there's nothing else I hate, is when you fuck up the corners of a hardcover book. But I realize if I go through the bullshit of trying to get it fixed, it won't be worth it. So I'm not going to bother. Just know this is one of my major pet peeves. Because knowing me, I'm telling you that now, and I may go back and do it anyway. And may not just never bring it up again. I don't fucking know. I want to throw this bitch right now. But in place, I still have some boxes and shit I could throw. So, might make that a thing when I do unboxing videos. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and tell me what you think about this structure. I have another box coming in later that'll have other things in it. So, if you like the way I did this unboxing, I might do the next one like this. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Because I think I'm wanting to do unboxing videos in a slightly different manner than other people who literally just go, this is what I got. This is what I got. This is what I got. Side note, I know this is the same thing. Don't question me. I'm trying to make an example. Don't call me out every little fucking thing in the video. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, you can't have any fun unless you're going a little bit crazy. Ha 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 ha.